Imagine a world where the glitz and glamour of Hollywood masks a deeper, more controversial reality. The 1960s brought forth a wave of actresses who, despite their immense talent and popularity, became polarizing figures. These women often found themselves at the center of scandals, facing backlash from fans and critics alike. Their larger-than-life personas captivated audiences, yet their personal lives and choices sparked heated debates. Some were labeled as difficult to work with, while others faced scrutiny for their outspoken views on social issues. The media played a significant role in shaping public perception, often amplifying the negative aspects of their lives. As we delve into the stories of these actresses, we uncover the complexities of fame and the harsh judgments that come with it. Each of these women left an indelible mark on Hollywood, but not without facing the ire of a divided audience. Their legacies are a testament to the challenges of navigating stardom in a time of great change. Delphine Seyrig's presence in French cinema during the 1960s was marked by her unique and avant-garde roles that often left audiences divided. Artistic circles celebrated her for the mystique she brought to her characters, appreciating her ability to convey complex emotions and thoughts through subtle performances. Her work in films like Last Year at Marienbad showcased her talent for embodying enigmatic figures, drawing in those who sought depth and innovation in cinema. However, this very quality that endeared her to some made her seem aloof to mainstream viewers. Many found it difficult to connect with her characters, leading to a perception that she was distant or unapproachable. This divide highlighted the contrasting tastes of filmgoers in the 1960s, where the avant-garde was often at odds with more traditional storytelling. Seyrig's legacy is a testament to the complexities of artistic expression and audience reception, as she navigated a landscape that was both challenging and rewarding for her career. Shirley MacLaine's unique blend of humor and unconventional beliefs set her apart in Hollywood during the 1960s. Known for her vibrant personality, she often brought a refreshing perspective to her roles. Her performances in films like The Apartment and Irma la Douce showcased her talent and charm, earning her critical acclaim and a loyal fan base. However, her outspoken nature often stirred controversy. MacLaine was not afraid to voice her opinions on various topics, including spirituality and politics, which sometimes put her at odds with the more traditional views of her peers. This willingness to speak her mind made her a polarizing figure in the industry. While some admired her for her authenticity and courage, others found her views challenging and difficult to accept. Despite the backlash, MacLaine remained true to herself, continuing to explore her interests in metaphysics and reincarnation, which further fueled public fascination and debate about her character. Her career, marked by both accolades and criticism, reflects the complexities of being a woman in Hollywood during that era. Julie Christie emerged as a prominent figure in the 1960s, embodying both sophistication and the spirit of counterculture. Her performance in the film Darling earned her critical acclaim and multiple awards, showcasing her talent and versatility as an actress. This role not only highlighted her acting skills, but also positioned her as a symbol of the changing times, reflecting the desires and struggles of a generation seeking new identities. Christie's influence extended beyond the screen. She became a muse for fashion designers and filmmakers alike. Her unique style and grace made her a trendsetter, inspiring many with her bold choices and elegant presence. As she navigated the complexities of fame, she maintained a sense of authenticity that resonated with audiences. Her ability to portray complex characters allowed her to connect deeply with viewers, making her a beloved figure in Hollywood. Despite the glamour associated with her career, Christie also represented a more rebellious spirit, challenging traditional norms and expectations. This duality made her a fascinating subject of discussion, as she straddled the line between classic Hollywood elegance and the emerging counterculture movement. Her legacy continues to influence both the film industry and fashion, as she remains a timeless icon of the 1960s. The impact of her work and her unique persona solidified her place in cinematic history, making her a significant figure of that era. Sharon Tate's beauty and charm captivated audiences in the 1960s, making her one of the most promising actresses of her time. She starred in several films that showcased her talent and grace, including Valley of the Dolls, where her performance left a lasting impression. Her radiant looks and engaging screen presence earned her a place in the hearts of many fans. However, her rising fame was tragically overshadowed by the horrific events surrounding her murder in 1969. Tate was brutally killed by members of the Manson family while she was 8 months pregnant. This shocking crime not only ended her life, but also marked a dark chapter in Hollywood history. Despite the tragedy, her performances continue to be celebrated, and she is remembered as a symbol of beauty and talent cut short. The legacy of Sharon Tate lives on through her films, reminding us of the vibrant star she was, and the potential she had to shine even brighter in the years to come. Sophia Loren's sensual beauty and captivating performances made her a standout figure in Hollywood during the 1960s. She portrayed passionate and independent women, which resonated with audiences around the world. Her roles often showcased strong female characters who defied societal norms, reflecting a boldness that was both admired and criticized. Loren's ability to convey deep emotions through her acting drew many fans, but her assertive presence sometimes ruffled feathers among more traditional circles. As a leading actress, she became a symbol of glamour and sophistication, yet her fierce independence and refusal to conform to the expectations of the time made her a polarizing figure. Critics often debated her style and choices, but her talent was undeniable. Loren's films, filled with romance and drama, highlighted her unique ability to blend vulnerability with strength. This complexity in her characters contributed to her global fame, making her a beloved yet controversial icon of the era. Her legacy continues to influence actresses today, as she remains a testament to the power of strong female representation in film. Maggie Smith earned acclaim for her sharp wit and dynamic range in performances like The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, a role that showcased her incredible talent and ability to portray complex characters. In this film, she played a passionate teacher who influences her students in profound ways, earning her an Academy Award for Best Actress. However, her no-nonsense attitude did not charm everyone in Hollywood. Some critics and audiences found her straightforwardness and lack of pretense off-putting. This strong personality often led to mixed reactions, as she was not afraid to speak her mind or challenge the status quo. Despite this, her talent shone through, and she became a respected figure in the industry. Smith's performances were marked by a unique blend of humor and depth, making her a standout actress of her time. Her ability to tackle both dramatic and comedic roles further solidified her place in film history, even as some may have found her demeanor less than endearing. Deborah Kerr's poise and sophistication made her a standout in films like The Innocents. Her performances were marked by a unique blend of grace and emotional depth, captivating audiences around the world. In The Innocents, she portrayed a governess who becomes entangled in a haunting tale of innocence and corruption. This role showcased her ability to convey complex emotions, drawing viewers into the psychological tension of the story. However, despite her talent, some critics found her elegance too distant, leading to mixed feelings about her on-screen presence. This perception of aloofness may have contributed to her being viewed unfavorably by certain audiences during the 1960s. Kerr's refined demeanor and sophisticated roles often set her apart from her contemporaries, making her a subject of both admiration and criticism. Her legacy remains significant, as she continues to be remembered for her remarkable contributions to cinema, even as opinions about her performances varied widely. Ruth Gordon became a beloved character actress in her later years, known for her unique blend of comedic and eccentric performances. Her style often polarized viewers, as some found her quirkiness delightful, while others were less enthusiastic. Gordon's career spanned several decades, but it was during the 1960s that she truly made her mark. She gained widespread recognition for her role in the film Rosemary's Baby, where her portrayal of the nosy neighbor, Minnie Castaway, was both memorable and unsettling. This performance earned her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, solidifying her status in Hollywood. Despite her acclaim, not everyone appreciated her unconventional approach to acting. Some critics felt her performances were too over-the-top or eccentric, which led to mixed reactions from audiences. However, those who loved her celebrated her ability to bring a unique charm and depth to her characters. Gordon's work often showcased her talent for blending humor with a touch of the bizarre, making her a standout figure in the industry. Her legacy continues to influence actors today, as she remains a symbol of the quirky, character-driven performances that can both captivate and divide audiences. Ursula Andress became an international sensation as the iconic Bond girl in Dr. No, captivating audiences with her stunning beauty and unforgettable presence. Her portrayal of Honey Rider, emerging from the sea in a white bikini, set a standard for future Bond girls and solidified her status as a sex symbol of the 1960s. However, this label often overshadowed her acting talents, leading many to view her primarily as a glamorous figure rather than a serious actress. Despite her striking looks, Andress had a diverse career that included roles in various genres, from comedies to dramas. She worked with notable directors and actors, showcasing her range beyond the Bond franchise. Yet, the image of the sultry Bond girl lingered, making it challenging for her to break free from that mold. Critics often debated whether her beauty was a blessing or a curse, as it sometimes eclipsed her performances. Andress's journey in Hollywood reflects the complexities faced by many actresses of her time, navigating the fine line between talent and image. Throughout the 1960s, Shelley Winters underwent a remarkable transformation in her acting career. She became known for her quirky yet deeply empathetic performances that resonated with audiences. Winters had a unique ability to portray complex characters, often bringing a sense of vulnerability and strength to her roles. This talent did not go unnoticed, as she received multiple accolades during this decade, including prestigious Academy Awards. Her performances in films such as The Diary of Anne Frank and A Patch of Blue showcased her range and depth as an actress. Winters was not afraid to take on challenging roles that highlighted social issues, which further endeared her to fans and critics alike. Her ability to connect with the audience through her characters made her a standout figure in Hollywood. Despite facing criticism and being labeled as one of the most hated actresses by some, her talent and dedication to her craft shone through, solidifying her legacy in the film industry. Samantha Eggar earned acclaim for her complex performances, particularly in The Collector, a film that showcased her ability to portray intense and darker characters. In this 1965 psychological thriller, she played the role of Miranda, a young woman who becomes the captive of a disturbed man. Eggar's performance was both haunting and captivating, drawing viewers into the emotional turmoil of her character. Critics praised her for the depth and nuance she brought to the role, highlighting her talent for conveying vulnerability and strength simultaneously. Despite her critical success, Eggar's darker, more intense roles were not always embraced by mainstream audiences. Many viewers found it challenging to connect with the unsettling themes and the psychological depth of her characters. This disconnect sometimes led to her being viewed unfavorably in a Hollywood landscape that often favored lighter, more conventional roles for women. As a result, while she garnered respect from critics and peers, her popularity with the general public fluctuated. Eggar's career reflects the complexities of an actress who dared to explore the darker sides of human nature, leaving a lasting impression on those who appreciate the art of performance. Joanne Woodward brought method acting to new heights in the 1960s, captivating audiences with her intense performances. She was known for portraying complex and emotionally raw characters that often explored the depths of human experience. Her dedication to her craft allowed her to delve into the psyche of her roles, making her performances feel authentic and relatable. However, this depth and complexity were not always embraced by mainstream audiences. Many viewers found her characters challenging and difficult to connect with, which led to mixed reactions to her work during that era. Despite this, Woodward's talent was undeniable, and she earned critical acclaim for her performances in films such as The Three Faces of Eve, where she showcased her ability to embody multiple personalities. Her commitment to portraying the intricacies of human emotions set her apart from many of her contemporaries. While some may have viewed her as a polarizing figure in Hollywood, her influence on the craft of acting and her contributions to cinema during the 1960s remained significant. Barbara Steele's haunting beauty made her the queen of Gothic horror films, captivating audiences with her striking features and intense performances. Known for her roles in films like Black Sunday and The Pit and The Pendulum, she brought an eerie and mesmerizing presence to the screen. Her ability to portray complex characters, often caught in dark and supernatural situations, set her apart in an era when horror was becoming increasingly popular. However, her unique on-screen persona was not universally embraced. Some viewers found her style unsettling, as her performances often blurred the lines between beauty and terror. Critics sometimes labeled her as a niche actress, appealing primarily to fans of the horror genre. Despite this, her influence on Gothic cinema is undeniable, and she remains a significant figure in the history of horror films. Barbara Steele's legacy continues to evoke fascination, as her work resonates with those who appreciate the darker side of storytelling. Claudia Cardinale's exotic beauty and powerful performances helped redefine what it meant to be a leading lady, particularly in films like The Leopard. Born in Tunisia to Italian parents, she quickly became a prominent figure in the film industry during the 1960s. Her striking looks and captivating presence on screen drew audiences in, making her a favorite among directors and filmgoers alike. In The Leopard, directed by Luchino Visconti, she played the role of Angelica, a character that showcased her ability to convey deep emotion and complexity. This film, set against the backdrop of a changing Italy, allowed Cardinale to shine as a symbol of both beauty and strength. Her performances often challenged traditional gender roles, presenting women as multifaceted individuals rather than mere objects of desire. Cardinale's work in other notable films, such as Once Upon a Time in the West and 8, further solidified her status as a leading actress of her time. She brought a unique blend of vulnerability and resilience to her roles, captivating audiences and critics alike. Her influence extended beyond her films, as she became a cultural icon representing the modern woman in cinema. Throughout her career, Claudia Cardinale remained a powerful figure, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry and inspiring future generations of actresses. Her legacy continues to be celebrated, as she is remembered not just for her beauty, but for her significant contributions to the art of filmmaking. Mia Farrow's fragility and emotional depth captivated audiences in the 1960s, particularly with her performance in Rosemary's Baby. In this film, she portrayed a young woman who becomes pregnant under mysterious and terrifying circumstances. Her ability to convey fear, vulnerability, and confusion resonated deeply with viewers, making her a standout actress of the era. However, despite her talent, her personal life often overshadowed her professional achievements. Farrow's relationships, particularly with director Roman Polanski, and her tumultuous family life, drew significant media attention. This scrutiny sometimes led to public perception that overshadowed her artistic contributions. Critics and fans alike were fascinated by her delicate appearance and intense performances, yet they were equally drawn to the drama of her life outside of acting. This duality created a complex image of Farrow, where her on-screen brilliance was often eclipsed by the chaos of her personal experiences. Her legacy from this time remains a blend of remarkable talent and the challenges she faced in the public eye. Fonda's acting in films such as Barbarella and Klute earned her critical acclaim, showcasing her versatility and boldness both on and off the screen. In Barbarella, she played the title role of a space adventurer, which allowed her to display a unique blend of charm and strength. The film became a cult classic, remembered for its imaginative visuals and Fonda's daring performance. Her portrayal of Barbarella was not just about the character's physicality, it also highlighted themes of female empowerment and sexual liberation, which resonated with audiences during the 1960s. In Klute, Fonda took on a more serious role as Bree Daniels, a call girl who becomes entangled in a murder investigation. Her performance was deeply layered, capturing the complexities of her character's life and struggles. This role earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress, solidifying her status as a talented and respected actress in Hollywood. Fonda's willingness to tackle challenging and often controversial roles set her apart from many of her contemporaries. Her work in these films reflected her commitment to pushing boundaries and exploring the depths of human experience, making her a significant figure in the film industry during that era. Julie Andrews became a beloved star for her wholesome roles in musicals like Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. Her enchanting voice and charming presence captivated audiences around the world. In Mary Poppins, she played the magical nanny who brought joy and adventure to the lives of the Banks children. This role showcased her incredible singing talent and ability to connect with viewers of all ages. Similarly, in The Sound of Music, she portrayed Maria, a spirited young woman who transforms the lives of the Von Trapp family through music and love. Despite her immense popularity, some critics found her image too polished. They argued that her perfect persona lacked the depth and complexity that other actresses of the time displayed. This criticism often stemmed from her roles, which were typically filled with optimism and cheer. While many adored her for these qualities, others felt that her performances did not reflect the more nuanced realities of life. Nevertheless, Julie Andrews remains an iconic figure in Hollywood, celebrated for her contributions to film and music. Known for her frantic energy, Geraldine Page was a remarkable character actress who captivated audiences with her intense performances. She brought a unique depth to her roles, making her a standout in the film industry during the 1960s. One of her most notable performances was in the film Sweet Bird of Youth, where she portrayed a complex character that showcased her incredible range as an actress. This role earned her an Oscar nomination, highlighting her talent and dedication to her craft. Page's ability to immerse herself in her characters allowed her to convey a wide array of emotions, making her performances both memorable and impactful. Her work often reflected the struggles and triumphs of women, resonating with viewers on a personal level. Despite the challenges she faced in Hollywood, her commitment to her art never wavered. Page's legacy as a talented actress continues to influence many in the industry today, reminding us of the power of authentic storytelling through performance. Melina Mercouri was a prominent figure in the 1960s, known for her powerful performances and strong political beliefs. Her role in the film Never on Sunday brought her critical acclaim, showcasing her talent and charisma. In this film, she portrayed a spirited and independent woman, which resonated with audiences and critics alike. However, her outspoken nature and political activism made her a controversial figure in Hollywood. Mercouri was not afraid to voice her opinions, especially regarding the political situation in Greece, where she opposed the military junta. This activism sometimes overshadowed her acting career, leading to mixed feelings about her in the public eye. While many admired her for her courage and dedication to social justice, others viewed her as divisive. Her legacy is a blend of artistic achievement and passionate advocacy, making her a complex character in the landscape of 1960s cinema. Her influence continues to be felt, as she remains a symbol of strength and resilience in the face of adversity. Anne Bancroft's intense performances in films like The Graduate stirred strong reactions among critics and audiences alike. Some viewers found her roles too dark, while others admired her boldness in tackling complex characters. In The Graduate, she played Mistress Robinson, a role that challenged social norms and showcased her ability to portray deep emotional struggles. This performance was not just a career highlight, but also a point of contention. Critics were divided. Some praised her for pushing boundaries and exploring themes of desire and disillusionment, while others felt her portrayal was overly somber and unsettling. Bancroft's willingness to take on such challenging roles set her apart in Hollywood during the 1960s. Her performances often sparked discussions about the nature of femininity and the expectations placed on women in society. This complexity in her work contributed to her reputation as one of the most talked about actresses of her time, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry. Catherine Deneuve's icy elegance and ethereal style made her an unforgettable figure in the world of cinema during the 1960s. She became a symbol of beauty and sophistication, captivating audiences with her performances in films like The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. In this vibrant musical, her portrayal of a young woman caught in a love triangle showcased her ability to convey deep emotions through her expressive eyes and delicate demeanor. However, her distant persona often left some viewers feeling disconnected. While many admired her grace and poise, others found it challenging to relate to her characters. This sense of detachment contributed to a mixed reception among audiences. Deneuve's unique presence on screen was both enchanting and enigmatic, making her a subject of fascination and critique. Her performances often straddled the line between vulnerability and aloofness, which added to her allure, but also created a barrier for some viewers. This complex dynamic solidified her status as an iconic, yet polarizing figure in Hollywood during that era. In the 1960s, Liv Ullmann became a prominent figure in cinema through her powerful collaborations with the renowned director Ingmar Bergman. Their partnership produced several films that showcased Ullmann's remarkable talent and ability to convey deep emotional pain. Her performances often centered around themes of suffering, loneliness, and existential despair, which resonated with many viewers but also sparked controversy among critics. Some praised her for her raw and intense portrayals, while others found her roles too heavy and difficult to watch. This division in opinion made her a polarizing figure in Hollywood during that era. Ullmann's work in films like Persona and The Hour of the Wolf highlighted her skill in exploring complex characters, often reflecting the struggles of women in a male-dominated society. Despite the mixed reactions to her performances, Ullmann's contributions to film during the 1960s earned her international acclaim and solidified her status as a significant actress of her time. Honor Blackman made a significant impact in the film industry, especially known for her role as a Bond girl in the iconic movie Goldfinger. Her portrayal of Pussy Galore was groundbreaking, as she brought a fierce independence and strength to the character that was not commonly seen in female roles at the time. This strong representation challenged traditional gender norms and expectations, making her a controversial figure in more conservative circles. While many admired her for breaking boundaries and showcasing a new type of female character, others criticized her for not fitting the mold of the typical glamorous Bond girl. Blackman's confidence and assertiveness resonated with audiences, but it also sparked debates about women's roles in film and society. Her legacy as a pioneering actress continues to influence how women are portrayed in cinema today, highlighting the ongoing struggle for equality and representation in Hollywood. The complexities of her character and the discussions surrounding her role reflect the changing attitudes of the 1960s, a decade marked by social upheaval and a push for greater rights for women. Jane Fonda became a controversial figure of the 1960s due to her political activism, particularly her outspoken anti-war stance on the Vietnam War, which earned her backlash and admiration alike. As a prominent actress, Fonda used her platform to speak out against the war, participating in protests, and making public statements that challenged the government's actions. This activism did not sit well with many Americans, especially those who supported the war effort. Her visit to North Vietnam in 1972, where she was photographed sitting on a North Vietnamese anti-aircraft gun, sparked outrage and led to her being labeled Hanoi Jane by critics. This nickname became synonymous with her controversial image during that era. While many admired her courage to stand up for her beliefs, others viewed her actions as unpatriotic. Fonda's dual identity as a celebrated actress and a polarizing activist made her a focal point of heated debates about war, peace, and the role of celebrities in political discourse. Her legacy from this time remains complex, reflecting the deep divisions in American society during the 1960s. Transitioning from a child star to a leading lady, Natalie Wood became a prominent figure in Hollywood. She began her career at a young age, captivating audiences with her talent and charm. However, her rise to fame was not without challenges. Wood's personal life was often troubled, marked by tumultuous relationships that drew the attention of the media and the public. Her marriages, particularly to actor Robert Wagner, were highly publicized and scrutinized. The couple's passionate romance and subsequent struggles became a topic of fascination. Despite her success on screen, Wood faced criticism and judgment regarding her choices and relationships. This scrutiny intensified as she navigated the complexities of fame and personal happiness. Her performances in films like West Side Story and Rebel Without a Cause showcased her incredible range as an actress, yet her off-screen life often overshadowed her professional achievements. The combination of her talent and the drama surrounding her personal life contributed to her being viewed with mixed feelings by the public. As she continued to work in the industry, the pressures of fame and the constant media attention took a toll on her. Wood's story is a reminder of the challenges many actresses faced during that era, where personal lives were often laid bare for public consumption. Her legacy remains complex, as she is remembered for both her remarkable contributions to film and the struggles she endured in her personal life. Diana Rigg redefined femininity in the 1960s with her unique blend of elegance and strength. She became a polarizing figure in Hollywood, especially known for her role as Emma Peel in the iconic television series The Avengers. In this role, she portrayed a character who was not only intelligent and resourceful but also fiercely independent. Rigg's portrayal challenged traditional gender roles, showcasing a woman who could be both glamorous and formidable. Her unapologetic attitude resonated with many viewers, but it also drew criticism from those who preferred more conventional representations of women in media. Rigg's ability to balance charm with assertiveness made her a standout actress of her time. She often took on roles that highlighted her strength, making her a symbol of the changing attitudes towards women in the 1960s. While some admired her boldness, others found her approach to femininity unsettling. This division in public opinion contributed to her status as one of the most hated actresses of the era, as she defied expectations and refused to conform to the norms of the time. Her legacy continues to influence how women are portrayed in film and television today, as she paved the way for more complex female characters. Catherine Ross embodied elegance in films like The Graduate, where her performance captivated audiences and showcased her talent. In this iconic role, she played the beautiful and enigmatic character of Elaine Robinson, who became a symbol of the 1960s. Her ability to convey deep emotions with subtlety made her a standout in a time when many actresses were vying for attention. However, despite her success, her mysterious allure often kept her at a distance from her fans. This distance created a sense of intrigue, but also limited her mainstream success. While she was admired for her beauty and talent, her reluctance to engage with the public, and the media may have contributed to her being perceived as less accessible than her contemporaries. This combination of elegance and mystery defined her career, making her a unique figure in Hollywood during the 1960s. Katharine Ross remains a memorable actress whose work continues to resonate with audiences today. Captivating Hollywood with her stunning beauty and remarkable talent, Elizabeth Taylor became one of the most iconic actresses of her time. Her performances in films like Cleopatra and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf showcased her incredible range and earned her multiple Academy Awards. However, her extravagant lifestyle often overshadowed her professional achievements. Taylor's numerous marriages, including her high-profile unions with actors Richard Burton and Eddie Fisher, sparked intense media scrutiny and public debate. Many viewed her personal life as a series of dramatic episodes, which contributed to her reputation as one of the most controversial figures in Hollywood during the 1960s. Despite the gossip and criticism surrounding her, Taylor continued to shine on screen, winning accolades and maintaining a loyal fan base. Her ability to navigate the complexities of fame, love, and loss made her a fascinating figure in the entertainment industry, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to be discussed today. Barbra Streisand's explosive talent and larger-than-life personality in the 1960s made her a standout figure in Hollywood. Her performance in Funny Girl showcased her incredible vocal abilities and acting skills, earning her both admiration and criticism. Many praised her unique voice and emotional depth, while others found her style polarizing. Streisand's portrayal of Fanny Brice, a role that resonated with audiences, highlighted her ability to blend humor and pathos. This duality in her performances often sparked debates about her suitability for leading roles. Critics sometimes labeled her as too brash or self-indulgent, while fans celebrated her authenticity and passion. The 1960s were a transformative time for Streisand, as she navigated the complexities of fame and public perception. Her influence extended beyond film and music, as she became a symbol of empowerment for many women. Despite the mixed reviews, her impact on the entertainment industry during this era remains undeniable. Janet Leigh shocked audiences with her iconic Scream in Psycho, a film that became a landmark in horror cinema. Her performance as Marion Crane, who meets a tragic fate in the infamous shower scene, left a lasting impression on viewers and showcased her talent. However, this role marked a significant shift in her career. As she moved into darker roles and more mature films, some fans found it difficult to accept this new direction. The transition from her earlier, more glamorous roles to these intense characters created a divide among her audience. While many praised her for taking risks and exploring complex themes, others felt alienated by the change. This division highlighted the challenges actresses faced in the 1960s as they navigated the expectations of Hollywood and their own artistic desires. Leigh's ability to evoke strong emotions and her willingness to embrace darker narratives ultimately defined her legacy, even as it stirred mixed feelings among her fanbase. Gena Rowlands is known for her raw and naturalistic performances, especially in independent films. Her acting style brought a unique depth to her characters, allowing audiences to connect with the emotional struggles they faced. Critics praised her for the authenticity she brought to the screen, often highlighting her ability to convey complex feelings with subtlety and power. However, not all viewers appreciated her intense portrayals. Some found her performances overwhelming, feeling that the emotional weight she carried in her roles was too much to handle. This divide in audience reception placed her in a controversial light during the 1960s. While many admired her talent and dedication to her craft, others viewed her work as excessive or difficult to watch. Despite this mixed reception, Gena Rowlands carved out a significant place in film history, becoming a symbol of the era's shift towards more realistic and emotionally charged storytelling. Her legacy continues to influence actors and filmmakers today, showcasing the impact of her unique approach to performance. Audrey Hepburn was the epitome of grace and charm, captivating audiences with her classic beauty and elegant demeanor. She became a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for her roles in films like Breakfast at Tiffany's and Roman Holiday. However, her squeaky clean image and seemingly perfect persona led some critics to label her as too perfect. This perception created a divide among viewers, with some admiring her for her poise, and others feeling that her polished image lacked depth. Critics argued that her flawless appearance and gentle nature made it hard for audiences to relate to her. Despite this, Hepburn's talent shone through, and she became an icon of style and sophistication, Her humanitarian work later in life added layers to her character, showing that there was more to her than just her on-screen roles. While some may have viewed her as overly idealized, her impact on film and culture remains undeniable, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to inspire. Marilyn Monroe became Hollywood's ultimate sex symbol, captivating audiences with her beauty and charm. She starred in many popular films during the 1950s and early 1960s, such as Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and Some Like It Hot. Despite her glamorous image, Monroe's life was filled with struggles. She faced personal issues, including a troubled childhood, failed marriages, and battles with mental health. These challenges often overshadowed her professional achievements. Her untimely death in 1962 at the age of 36 shocked the world and added to her mystique. Many people viewed her as a tragic figure, a woman who could not escape the pressures of fame. This duality made her a polarizing icon. While some admired her for her talent and beauty, others criticized her for her personal choices and the way she navigated Hollywood's demanding environment. Even today, her allure persists, as she remains a symbol of both glamour and tragedy. Monroe's legacy continues to spark discussions about the complexities of fame and the price of beauty in Hollywood. Brigitte Bardot became a symbol of French charm and cinematic enchantment during the 1960s. Her beauty and talent captivated audiences around the world, making her one of the most recognizable actresses of her time. However, her outspoken nature often led to controversy. Bardot was known for her candid remarks about French society, which sometimes sparked criticism. She did not shy away from discussing her views on various social issues, including animal rights and immigration, which made her a polarizing figure. While many admired her for her boldness and authenticity, others found her comments offensive or inappropriate. This duality in her public persona contributed to her being labeled as one of the most hated actresses in Hollywood during that era. Despite the backlash, Bardot's influence on fashion and film remained significant, and she continued to be a beloved icon for many. Her legacy is a complex tapestry of beauty, talent, and controversy that still resonates today. Tippi Hedren became a well-known actress through her work with the famous director Alfred Hitchcock. Their collaboration began with the film The Birds, which showcased her talent and beauty. However, the relationship between Hedren and Hitchcock was not just professional, it was complicated and often troubled. Hitchcock became obsessed with her, which led to a difficult working environment. This obsession affected her career, as she felt trapped and unable to pursue other opportunities. Despite the challenges she faced, Hedren remained an iconic figure in Hollywood. She continued to act in various films and television shows, but the shadow of her relationship with Hitchcock lingered over her career. Many people remember her not just for her performances but also for the struggles she endured in the industry. Her story highlights the darker side of fame and the complexities of working in Hollywood during that era. Tippi Hedren's legacy is a mix of talent, resilience, and the impact of a troubled partnership. The 1960s were a time of great change in Hollywood, and many actresses found themselves at the center of controversy. These women, despite their talent and charm, often faced harsh criticism from the public and media. Some were seen as difficult to work with, while others were targeted for their strong opinions on social issues. The media played a crucial role in shaping how these actresses were viewed, often focusing on their personal lives rather than their professional achievements. This scrutiny created a divide among audiences, with some fans adoring them and others expressing disdain. Actresses like Elizabeth Taylor and Joan Crawford became symbols of this conflict, as their glamorous images clashed with the scandals that surrounded them. Their stories reveal the complexities of fame, showing how public perception can be influenced by societal norms and expectations. As we reflect on their legacies, it becomes clear that these women navigated a challenging landscape, leaving behind a complicated but significant mark on Hollywood